Hey, what's up, guys? I have the very last beer in the series from Gun Geek. This is Garrisons Irish Red Ale, and this whole little journey of beer is coming to an end. How sad! I have enjoyed it so far. Um, I wish we had Nut Brown Ale where I am right now, because that was pretty good. And if you guys drink beer, I'd love to know some different types of beer that may be similar to that. Some really good dark beers. Um, but anyway, yes, this is the last one in the series. So I'm going to open this up and try it. And I have a special thing for you today. I'm also going to be attempting to do an entire Das Boot. If you guys have seen Beer Fest, Das Boot is it's a big deal. So I'm going to attempt to do that, a whole one. We'll see. I don't know if I can get through it, but it'll be fun to watch anyway. So anyway, I've only had 3 beer reviews, but they're all the same. Got the bottle here. I have a clear glass so you can see the color on it. Today, I'm going to use Victorinox, an Alex model, to open this. So let's get our bottle opener and crack this open. Works beautifully. Thank you, Victorinox. All right. Smell in the bottle. In the bottle, I'm not getting a lot of aroma. When I pour it, I get more. All of it just smells like beer in the bottle. So that doesn't help you much. So, ooh-wee. So there we go. Beautiful color. It's the lightest of the 3 beers so far. And it has a very straight brownish orange color. Kind of a red tinge to it. And how you're seeing it in the webcam, how I'm seeing you seeing it, is pretty much how I see it in person. It's very much an orangey reddish brown. Interesting. Nice little head on it. Okay, now I can actually smell it. Let's see. I'm picking up, it has a very sweet smell, which is good. It's pleasant. I happen to like sweet beers as opposed to maybe some drier beers. And, there's something else going on there that I can't quite pinpoint. It is a sweet thing, like I don't know. Maybe like caramel. Just a little hint of it. Yeah, it's just real subtle. So, anyway, that looks like a nice, good, cold glass of beer. So let's try it. It's good. It is sweet. It's on the sweet side, which I like. Out of the 3, this is probably the sweetest. But you know, I know some people when they have beer, they don't want beer to be too sweet. I don't think this is too sweet for me, but again, I don't have a huge, array of beers that I've tried, so I don't really have that much to compare it to. But I think it's a very pleasant sweet. I don't think it's too much. It's very good. I've never had another Irish ale to compare it to, but I think it's pretty good. On taste, there's a little bit of a bitter note at the end, but bitter like citrus rind. Like it almost tastes like a lime, like the actual rind on the outside. You know, if you ever, I don't know why you would have done this, but I've done it before. Just bit into the actual rind of citrus, and you have the sweetness, not the sweetness. You have the flavor of the lime, but just a huge punch of bitterness with that. And that's what you're getting with this. Is that it's just a little bit of a bitter punch. It's not overwhelmingly unpleasant. It's not something I prefer. I like the lime kind of thing that's going on there, but It's a little bit more bitter than the other two that I've tried. Overall, it's pretty good. After you swallow it, it kind of dries your mouth out a little bit. It is kind of a drier beer. Actually, I said wine because it kind of reminds me of some of the dry wines I've had, or even champagne. You get kind of that feeling you get from that. But anyway, it's not that bad. It's not my favorite of the three. It's probably my least favorite of the three, but I still like all three of them, if that makes any sense. Definitely some kind of citrus thing going on there. But it's definitely in the background. It's not up front like, it tastes like lemonade kind of a thing. It's something just at the finish. And so far with all three beers that I've tried, I get that at the finish. I don't necessarily get those flavors up front while I'm tasting it and swallowing it. It's after the fact is when the flavors kind of pick up. Not bad. All right, now that my glass is empty, I'm going to attempt to do Das Boot. Excuse me. I got to make room. All right, if you guys have seen Beer Fest, you've seen Das Boot. It's this boot-shaped glass, and as you're drinking at the very end, you have to twist it, otherwise you get a splash of beer in the face. So anyway, this one's pretty big, so I have to use two hands. I'm gonna try to fill it up. I don't know if I have enough beer left. Here we go. It's heavy. You guys see that? Hopefully there's enough left in the bottle to fill it. Let's see. Oh, that's sad. That is so sad. I thought I left more. Oh, man. Excuse me. Oh. I guess I can't do the challenge. I don't have enough beer. I thought I left enough, but I left enough in the bottle. That was a lame joke anyway. Yes, this is actually a late Christmas present. And the package this came in, someone who sent it to me, because I mentioned in the video, I always wanted Das Boot. And of course, I'm talking about the massive glass, the beer stein, the glass stein. But this is just as cool. I love this thing. It's a little Das Boot shot glass. And the package was completely destroyed. And I just got it today. And there was no note or anything with it because the package is all ripped open. I'm surprised this wasn't broken. But whoever sent this, that was a really, really cool gift. And I really love it. I didn't save enough beer to try it. I wanted to try to do the whole Das Boot. Let's see. Here we go. Got twisted at the end. Anyway, this is the end of my beer journey. So it's not like there's going to be tons of beer reviews, so calm down. You don't have to worry about that. A big, big thank you to Gun Geek for letting me try these different beers. He has another channel that him and his brother do beer reviews. And I'm not sure if it's his brother's channel or his second channel. Excuse me. Yeah, they do beer reviews, and I think they might have done some other spirit reviews. I'm not sure offhand. But I think it's appropriate to shout that channel out. So that channel is, I don't know it offhand. I'm sorry. I just don't remember it. I had it up on my computer before, but now I don't. But anyway, it will be in the description box down below. So check it out if you're a beer drinker, or you want to see some different reviews on beers around the world and different types of beer. I think it's pretty interesting. I don't have much by me. My local, it's weird. Pennsylvania with their alcohol is so strange. Here's how it works in Pennsylvania, if you don't know. We have beer stores. Now, the beer stores sell beer in bulk. It's like an outlet store. You go there, you don't go there and buy a bottle of beer. You can't. You can't go there and buy a 6-pack of beer. They have cases, and only cases. It's like a dealer's type deal. So I don't have the money or the interest in buying a whole case of beer. I like to try some different individual beers, but to go to a beer store, you have to buy them in the cases in bulk. And even then, they don't have a huge variety. I've been in there before, just out of curiosity, looking around. but they don't, they don't have a huge selection. Now, if you want, and by the way, they only sell beer. They're literally just a beer store. That's it. But they don't sell small quantities. Then, if you want anything other than beer, like wine or champagne or whiskey or vodka, anything else, all spirits, there's a state-run store called Wine and Spirits. And basically that's what they sell. They sell everything you could think of except for beer. So if you want beer, you go to the beer outlet, but you can't buy small packs. And if you want anything other than beer, you go to this other place. And this other place has strict laws on when they could be open. I don't think they could be open on Sundays and like weird times and stuff. So then you ask, well, what if you want a 6-pack or just one can of beer? One 24-ounce can of beer or something. That's where like the little pizza places come into play. And they have their liquor license, some of these places, and that's where you go to buy a 6-pack. But then they rip you off. Like, it's ridiculously expensive. So it's very strange how alcohol is sold in Pennsylvania. It's weird. We have some pretty cool, freedoms with guns, and we're a pretty liberal state in that sense. But when it comes to alcohol, it's very strange. I don't understand that. You can't buy wine at a beer store. You can't buy beer at a wine store. So if you want to go out and get like, I don't know, a bottle of vodka and a 6-pack, you're going to two places. You're going into the pizza place and you're going to the wine and spirits outlet. So I don't know. It's really strange. But anyway, this was very enjoyable. It was something different. I liked it. I like experiencing new things. Like I said, I'll try pretty much anything once as long as it's sealed. If someone sends me something, I'll try it. But yeah, I just want to thank Gun Geek again. Check out him and his brother's channel who do beer reviews if you're interested in that kind of thing. And thanks again. It's pretty cool. So ultimately, the sum of everything is the Irish Red Ale, my least favorite of the three. The Nut Brown Ale was awesome. It was really, really good. If I was a beer drinker, I can see myself drinking that every day. Having a nice cold bottle, when you get home, just to relax kind of a thing. Actually, it wouldn't be every day. Even if I was a beer drinker, I wouldn't drink every day. It would be like a weekend thing. You want to relax on the weekends or in the summertime, you work hard all day, you relax, crack one bottle of very cold beer. It'd be really refreshing. So anyway, that's it. Sorry about the Das Boot fail. It's a complete fail. I really meant to save more than that, but I'm out. It's a good thing I don't drink beer because I drink it way too fast. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. As always, hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.